Hello everyone and welcome to this video where today we're going to be talking about the flights that have just been for Halo Infinite and talk about how the multiplayer itself feels when we play it and the possible tweaks that are going to come out when the game launches in December. Before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe on this. Any likes is good to see because then it shows that you're liking the content that I'm making, and I'm going to be covering more on Halo as well as a range of other games, Battlefield 2042 in particular as well. And if you'd like to see that coverage, remember to subscribe, hit the bell, and yeah. Let's crack on with the video. So I've been able to take part in 2 of the flight tests for Halo Infinite. It was the weekend before last where I got a hold of Behemoth, play around on that map, and also get a feel of the bots and the weapons drills and the training academy. And Slayer itself. Now, I really enjoyed my experience on it, don't get me wrong. Bazaar is a map I did not get on with. I don't know why, it just didn't feel good to me, and the fact that they had a rocket launcher in the middle, the Spanker, was a bit OP for a power weapon in a map that size. I don't know how you all feel about it. Let me know in the comments what you think as well. But Behemoth was good fun. I like the fact you can have vehicles. I love the skewer weapon. The skewer weapon is like one of my favourite anti-vehicle weapons there. It trumps the rocket launcher in my opinion, because you hit a ghost with a skewer, gone. And if you hit a warthog, it goes flying. And it's really good fun and satisfying to get a hit with the skewer. And then obviously we have big team battle in the flight test that's just been. Now, BTB was crazy. It was intense, it was fast paced, it was just absolute chaos, and I loved every minute of it. I took part in a full team, especially on the Retro and a bunch of other content creators, like we had Watson and we had a bunch of others from Retro community, so Shifty and stuff. That we all got a good team together basically, and we were kicking ass. It was really good fun. Capture the flag on it was interesting, because I know that originally the flags were put in the base, but then they moved it outside the base, which is a good move in my opinion, because it makes it a bit easier to get hold of the flag. Strongholds, where you have to capture all the points. Or was it Stronghold Control? I can't remember the exact name, but basically you take all the territories, you have to hold all 3 to get a point. That was a good mode we did, and that was fun. We were kicking ass on that. Slayer was good fun, obviously, because you just go and killing each other. And there was one match in particular where everyone was in the middle terminal bit, and that was interesting, because you just throw nades in and see what you could get, basically. And the power weapons you had available on that map were great. So the hammer was obviously in there, you had the S7 sniper, you had the Spanker, you had the Ravager, which was quite good fun once you got used to it, because I was used to just using the charge weapon version of it and firing out a big area of denial with flames. But I didn't realise you can actually fire 3 burst bombs if you just tapped it. So that was good fun. Learning to use that weapon was good too. The weapons feel really weighty. They feel satisfying. They fire, and when you get a kill with it, you're like, yes, fine. You know, I got someone, especially with the sniper rifle. Christ, that thing packs a punch. And the land vehicles you got to play with on BTB. So obviously you had Ghost and you had Warthog and the Mongoose, but it was quite nice to use the Hornet, which is a little bit different from how it was. Like, the new shape's quite good. I did use it once during one match, and that was quite good. I was taking out enemies as we were going along. I was hovering between the points, because it was a CTF version of BTB, and I was covering my friends as best as I could. I did eventually get taken out by a skewer though, but that was a short-lived little trip in the Hornet. But still, it was very satisfying to get hold of that vehicle at last, because I was just used to using the Warthog and the Ghost. Now, feeling from the flight, I feel like the multiplayer is going in a good direction. It feels great, it plays well, the graphics are crisp and clean, the gunplay is good fun. I think some of the weapons will probably get a nerf, maybe an update in power, or some will be put down in power. Grenades are seemingly OP as well. Like, I will constantly use frags. Plasmas don't seem to be as potent as they used to be. I know you got to get a stick to really like get the maximum effect from it. And that new dynamo grenade that fires out lightning and takes your shields and also kills people that way, that was not bad actually. If you can get into a group of people, you can decimate a squad with that. Like, even if you just take their shields down to make invulnerable targets for headshots, that grenade type is actually quite good. But I did always rely on the old frags. Frags were my classic go-to when it comes to throwing grenades out. The shotgun itself, I had trouble with the shotgun. I thought the spread was wider. It took me a while getting used to using that. The hammer obviously is satisfying as hell when you smack someone on the head with it. The Spanker was good fun to use. I know I used it briefly on one of the matches and got a 4 kill. That was quite good. But yeah, my general feeling overall with the whole flight was that it was a really well done flight. 343 are paying a lot of attention to the feedback, and they're doing changes on the fly for them. So they did make some changes from the weekend before BTB came in, which is quite nice. And I know that it's obviously free to play when it comes out on the 8th of December, so a lot of people are going to pick it up, I think, especially all the hype. Like, you see content everywhere on the Twitter feeds, and some of the stuff that's been pulled off is quite incredible to watch. Unishek on their Twitter, obviously John Junior who works for 343, he was decimating in one clip, and it was mental to watch, because obviously these guys make the game, so they know the best tricks, and they've obviously had lots of practice because they're playing on the builds. And yeah, to see what you can pull off is great. Like, he grapple shotted onto a Warthog and smacked the crap out of it. Like, that's brilliant, you know? There's no other game you can do that, really, where you got grapple shot onto a vehicle and just smack him across with this big ass hammer and just watch it flying. It's satisfying to watch, and hopefully we'll do a moment like that ourselves when the game actually launches. But no, the multiplayer was good. I really enjoyed it. I hope you all did too, those of you who took part, and especially with friends. Like, with friends, it is great fun. Like, you can just muck around. It feels like old Halo 3 with a bit of Halo 4, not like Halo 5, which is very much a blessing, because I played Halo 5 for a while, multiplayer wise. I just couldn't get on with it. I'm glad there's no boost function. I know there's no ground slam anymore, which is fine. I like it's all like really boots to the ground sort of thing in gunplay. Yeah, well, we'll see what it's like on launch when it comes out in December. And obviously it's going to be on Game Pass if you want a main campaign too. But obviously the multiplayer is free to play. Just go get it. Just download it. That's all you got to do. Download the game, 8th of December, jump straight in. The Battle Pass, by the way. I like the idea of the Battle Pass. I haven't maxed it out on there. I like that you get the armor variant colours. I just wish that they were just patterns. Because some of the colour schemes you get, they were nice, but I'd like to tweak the colours a bit more. I know I went with Rampage Blue in the end, and that, to be fair, was quite nice. Left alone, I wouldn't fill with the colour scheme on that. But the other scheme, when you had just this, like the coloured arm, I would have changed that one probably. I would have changed the colour on that. That would have been quite nice to have. But apart from that, overall, the flight felt really nice. And yeah, I'm curious to see how it's going to be when it's finished, and that in December. But please, let me know in your comments what you thought of it as well. I'd like to discuss it with you in comments too. I'd love to hear your feedback on how you thought the flight went. And yeah, come the 8th of December, I hope to see you all out on the battlefield, because I sure as hell will be. We'll be balancing this with Battlefield, so it's going to be good fun. So thank you for tuning into this video. I hope you enjoyed the content, and like I said, if you want to see more of this, as well as other content from games that I'm covering in the future, maybe some surprise hits, you never know. Hit the subscribe button and the little bell for notifications when we go live, and I will see you another time. Enjoy your day, thank you for taking the time to watch the video, and I'll see you later. Bye!